You talk about starting pitching all year long, and that was a tremendous start from Nick tonight.
Yeah, I mean, just controls the game with the strike throwing, and he's really matured on that mound out there. Even when he gets into trouble, and sometimes it's not by his own doing, he does a good job of staying in the moment, moving on to the next hitter and the next pitch, and just really does a great job of controlling the game with the strike throwing. He's not going out there with plus stuff. He just goes out there and competes in the strike zone and adds and subtracts, and does a great job of expanding the zone. He's really turned himself into a complete pitcher in the last year and a half.
A lot of guys could get a little frustrated. There's 2 errors in the first inning. Suddenly you got runners at first and second. You're in a bit of trouble. It wasn't a problem tonight.
Well, Nick's mature enough to understand that you can only control what you can control, and when errors are going to happen in baseball, it's just part of the game. That's why it's part of the official scoring, errors. It's just something that you don't have control of as a starting pitcher. But, the real good ones understand that and find a way to overcome it. And sometimes when those mistakes happen, you're not always fortunate to keep people from scoring, but the idea is to make sure it doesn't get out of hand and you do a little damage control, and Nick's real good at doing that.
I know you like to get your starters as deep as you possibly can, and your bullpen needs a rest. Did you talk to Nick at all about how he felt, or it was 10-0, just going to let him go?
That conversation's not really necessary. Nick's been around long enough. He knows what's going on and what we need, and those bullpen guys desperately needed a day off today. And don't get me wrong, I was thinking about it in the 7th inning, thinking, maybe we should protect Nick a little bit, but at the same time, you got to give him a chance to go out there and finish that ball game because he earned that right.
Do you think, from your experience, that hitters feed off good pitching?
Without a doubt. It starts before the game even starts. When the guys come to the field that day, when they know Nick's pitching, they feel like they got a pretty good chance to win that day, and the whole environment and their outlook on the day is a little bit different. Sometimes you come to the park and you got a guy that's been scuffling on the mound for you. You're not quite as optimistic, and sometimes it takes you to get through the 3 or 4 innings of that ball game till you get a good feel for it. But hopefully a lot of these younger guys or other starting pitchers can see what's going on, and just throwing strikes can go a long way for you, and that team's going to play behind you if you do that.
Have a great road trip.
Thanks.